Today we're going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes I've ever seen EA make. So on my screen you're seeing I traded with the Foot Heroes that did come out in a pack. I'm going to show you guys an image of what actually came out if you did in fact miss it. So this pack came out yesterday. It was out for I think right around like 8 to 10 minutes only because they definitely did not want this pack released. It was definitely incorrectly released. In my opinion, EA was planning to do this Foot Heroes pack as an SBC in the near future, probably within a week or two. So that's probably why they put that name and ID in there. But there is absolutely no way, and there is proof of this, that they meant for this to be the pack. In fact, the description didn't even say you were going to get a Foot Hero. So this is going to lead to some compensation issues. The crazy thing is, this caused just pure market chaos, right? So kind of what happened is people that opened it got a tradable, which is insane, right? It could have even been untradeable and it'd be really good, but a tradable Foot Hero. So me personally, on one of my accounts, it wasn't my main account unfortunately, but I packed Yaya Toure. I literally sold him for like 800k instantly, which he did go back up later in the day, but I sold him for 800k, so I made like 700k off that pack. And to me, that is very, very, very unfair. I think that there needs to be a make rate. I'm not sure what that is going to be. What I'd like to see it as at minimum is a 25,000 coin untradeable Foot Heroes pack, because the advantage that people had from opening it tradable is so large now. It's almost like they should do something. Based off how EA has done compensation in the past, honestly, they might only give people something back if they did open it, which is just, it kind of sways on the other side of the spectrum, right? Where you open something tradable, you didn't get what was described, you're going to get rewarded again, which is super duper unfair. So I just wanted to put this video out there and make sure you guys know my thoughts, and that it is incredibly unfair for those that missed that time. And you can't be expected to be on at content times. So there's different time zones. It's just not fair. Here I'm showing you, this is from Foot Scoreboard. They kind of give new data codes. So basically this was the pack that was originally planned. It's like an ID 1040, or this is a new one. This is what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 5 gold rare players, 3 guaranteed to be 82 rated or higher, in addition to 1 lone base icon and lone road to the knockout player on 7 games. So a good pack, something that is okay. And I'm guessing, I mean, these, it says right here, all untradeable, so it wouldn't have affected the market that much, right? It would have been worth to do for 25k probably for all that untradeable, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be that. And basically they didn't switch the ID of the codes, they're the exact same, so they just messed it up. This was 100%, in my opinion, supposed to be an SBC pack, right? Where you submit like an 85, an 86, an 87 squad, whatever it may be, you get a random Foot Hero. You guys have seen that throughout the years. In my opinion, that's 100% what they're going for. So I'm going to talk about how I traded with them now, what you can watch for in the future with things like that, and just kind of talk about what went down that I saw. So on my screen here, you're seeing Volair. This was my main buy. As I was kind of watching this chaos unfold, I literally checked his price, and he was popping up under 200,000 coins, which honestly was mind-blowing to me. I knew something was really wrong at that time, because this card before that, like literally 3 hours before that, an hour or two before that, was selling at 800,000 coins. So once he was at 200,000 coins, it caught my attention. Those were some snipes. I did not get any of them, but he was sitting on the market, and I mean with pages under 300,000 coins for a good 5 to 10 minutes. And kind of what you had to predict, or where you had to time, was when is EA going to take down this pack? And in my opinion, pretty fast, I knew what was wrong. There's no way, we all know EA, there's no way they're going to give you free coins, which is what it was. Most items you would have packed would have made you coins, tradable coins at that point. So there's no way they intended to do that. So basically what I did was I bought like every Volair I could from 250 to 265 sitting there. And then I sold him in his initial way of up here for like 600,000 coins. I cleared one that I sold at 450, a couple at 450. I'm trying to sell some more stuff, but yeah, I put in like 4 million, and I think I made 5 million profit in like 15 minutes. So it was probably one of my best trades ever, and one of the best trades probably in FIFA that you could have done. And I don't think it's wrong to trade with that. I'm getting some like kind of heated feedback on my social medias because I traded with them. It was EA's fault. They were at fault there. And if a card goes from 800k to 200k and you don't think that's a good buy price, I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know what to tell you. No matter what the circumstances there, I would have been buying. The only people that would have been negatively affected by that is those that even got the hero tradable and sold it cheap, which that was just probably from panic and wanting to get the quickest sale, and that's why they dropped so fast. But I don't really think anyone was like not benefited from that. The only people that this should negatively affect are those that couldn't get those coins and couldn't open the pack. And for that, I do want to see a 25k untradeable hero pack. EA has said nothing almost for like what, 12 hours now, 15 hours. So it's getting insane. I'm not sure what they're going to do about it. Hopefully they do something to make it fair, or at least better, because this is a really big fault of theirs, and it did affect the market. Honestly, the biggest movers were heroes. I didn't see too much across the board. Icons did take a dip and things like that. The last thing I wanted to talk about here is just some trading you guys can do, and you can look for actually tonight. So if you made it this far, you kind of get rewarded. Thanks for being here. And kind of what I did overnight last night was I was looking at cards that I thought were low that would rebound in the morning. So I got this Benyetter at 95, this Fakir at 25, Koundé's I was picking up at like 68, 69, 70, Kessié at 26 or 25, Antony at 31 or 32. So this is really, really good profit. And kind of what's happening, especially if you guys are on Xbox and PS, is cards are getting really, really cheap late at night. And I expect this pattern to continue tonight and in the future, specifically on Weekend League. Because what happens is people are finishing Weekend League all night, right? Like me, I haven't even started. I don't know if I'll play this Weekend League. I've been trading. You know how it is. But people finish at different times. So what happens is as people are finishing their games, they're getting their rewards and they're just listing throughout the night. And then there's not enough buyers, right? Starting at like 11 or 12 p.m. UK time. Well, I guess 12 a.m., 11 p.m. or later, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., whatever it may be. There's just not enough buyers. So people are listing their rewards they packed constantly, and there's just the buyers go down. So like that's why you saw this Kessié guy go to from like he was 29k at like 9 p.m. and then overnight he dipped that back down to 25k. So I knew he'd go back up. He's really useful right now. Danjuma came out as an SBC, so I focused on La Liga stuff because Danjuma is really cheap. I don't think a lot of people paid much attention to him because of kind of the chaos yesterday, but now people are completing him. So you're seeing some La Liga stuff move up really nicely in cards like De Jong too, but you can look for these kind of cards to dip overnight again, and you'll be good because everyone who's not finishing Weekend League will get the reward. So I expect to see an uptick in the market tomorrow, and these are some examples of cards you can use, and I hope it helps you. So hopefully that covers everything, and you guys learned a little bit about that hero pack if you missed it. I did profit a ton of it. It was like 5 million profit. I have over, I think, 11 million coins now. Which I'm really happy about. I mean, I haven't traded as much this year as even usual, and it was kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity just being online at the right time and EA messing up super significantly. So, yeah, it was good for me, but I do want to see it fair. I do want to see it go fair all around. It just wasn't fair, and they have to do some kind of compensation, in my opinion. I don't know what that will be. Let's see. Thanks for being here. If you're new here, subscribe, turn on the notification. Talk about making coins all year. Peace.